Hey, what's up guys? This is Tia from the AWS team here at Linux Academy. We get a lot of questions from students about controlling the cost of AWS services. If you're using a free tier account to study and practice, you might also be worried about going over free tier usage and ending up with a bill at the end of the month. We typically try to use free tier resources wherever we can, but occasionally we have to use a resource that might exceed free tier usage. So if you're wondering what the best way is to avoid an AWS bill at the end of the month is, then we've got some exciting news for you. AWS has introduced a new free tier widget on the billing console. This widget is really cool because it tracks your free tier usage and even can project based on your current usage for the month if you will exceed free tier by the end of the month. And then AWS will notify you of the projected cost via email. I've opened up my management console so that we can take a look at how you might also be able to benefit from the free tier widget. So let's go ahead and take a look. So the first thing we're going to do is go to our billing dashboard. And from the billing dashboard, I'm going to scroll down. One of the first things you'll see is how much I spent last month on AWS services, what my spend is so far to date, and what my forecasted spend is for the month. But if I continue to scroll down, you'll also see my free tier usage. So this free tier widget shows me the top services that I've used, and it also shows what the usage limit is for each of those services, and then what my usage is so far to date for the month. So from here, you can see I've used 100% of the 30 gig allowed within free tier for EBS storage. Just below that, you'll see that I've used about 79% of the 750 hours allowed for the T2 micro instance for the month. And then below that, you'll see statistics on S3. And then at the very bottom, you'll see I've used about 1% of the 5 gig of space that AWS allows within free tier. So I'm going to go ahead and click on View All. And you can see now that this provides a little bit more information. Of course, the EC2 and S3 statistics that you saw before, but also if we continue to look down a little bit further, notice that there's an additional service here, SNS. It's important to note that if you were to spin up a lot of resources all at once, that it's possible that you could exceed free tier usage before AWS has a chance to notify you. So please keep that in mind. Also keep in mind that this is not a complete list of the free tier services that I've used for the month. This is only showing the top free tier resources that I've utilized for the month. But again, if I were projected to exceed my free tier usage for the month for any of the other services, AWS would still send me a notification via email. So let's go ahead and look at our notification preferences. So on the menu on the left, we're going to go to Preferences. Notice under Cost Management Preferences, there's already a default checkbox next to Receive Free Tier Usage Alerts. These alerts will go to the email address that's the primary email address on the account. If you want to change that email address to a different one, then you need to type that email address here. You also could enable billing alerts. By checking this box, the primary email address associated with the account would receive billing notifications once a specified threshold is reached. So as an example, if I had a $40 a month threshold set on my account, then I would receive an email notification from AWS whenever I reach that $40 amount. So again, we received a lot of questions from you guys about how to avoid going over free tier usage. So we just wanted to put this quick video together to show you the cool new widget that AWS put together to help you avoid going over free tier. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care.